Good evening, everyone. It is J Gamma Weather, and today we only have one more day until the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season officially starts. And we have the remains of Invest 93L. So let's get straight into it. The remains of Eastern Pacific Tropical Storm Amanda are currently located over northern Guatemala. This system is forecast to move northwestward to northward within a broader area of disturbed weather, and it could emerge over the southeastern Bay of Campeche on Monday. If the remnants move back over water, environmental conditions appear conducive to support some development, and a new tropical depression could form while the system moves little through the middle of this week. Regardless of tropical cyclone development, heavy rainfall is likely to continue over portions of southern Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Belize, and western Honduras during the next few days. For additional information on the rainfall threat, see products for your National Meteorological Service. The next tropical update on this system will be in the first regularly scheduled tropical weather outlook of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, which will be issued by 2 a.m. EDT Monday morning. So formation chance through 48 hours, which is 2 days, medium 50%, and formation chance through 5 days, medium 60%. So what do you guys think this storm would do? Do you guys think that it will form? Because, wow, I can see some really heavy thunderstorms just by looking at it, and there's a bunch of clouds. So, yeah. So, guys, there is one more updated forecast for the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. So, the TSR, May 28, 2020, predicted 17 named storms, 8 hurricanes, and 3 majors. This reminds me of the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season because we had 6 hurricanes and 3 majors and 17 named storms. And this prediction is just 2 hurricanes more than last year. So this season is expected to become really active, and it already is because we already had 2 named storms in the month of May, which have not been done ever since 2016, and both of them have been named, and that hasn't happened ever since 2012. So this is very rare. Not very rare, but yeah, so these are the 2 storm tracks. They're fairly near each other. And now we're going to look at the ocean surface temperatures. So guys, can you tell the difference between this and this? Well, which years do you think it is? Do you think this is 2020 or 2005? Or do you think this is 2020 or 2005? Well, this is 2020 and this is 2005. So obviously 2020 is way more warmer. The ocean is warmer in the Caribbean and near Cuba, but not really in the Gulf and near the Bahamas. But for 2005, it is way warmer in the Gulf and the Bahamas. So this is May 29th, 2020, and this is May 29th, 2005. And then this is July 1st, 2005. So you could obviously see that it gets way warmer in Cuba, but we could possibly see that in this year. So this is what it is right now, and these are obviously warmer waters up to 29 degrees Celsius, and that is really warm. And in the Gulf it is up to also 29 degrees Celsius. But where the storm is expected to form, it is also 29 degrees Celsius. So it could possibly become a well-developed tropical storm, especially if we have all that moisture in the Gulf. And then this is from a model, the Icon model. We will show you in a little bit. But obviously that looks like a Category 1-2 hurricane. I don't know why the Icon model is showing this. This could if anyone saw this on the internet and if they're gullible, they would have actually been really scared. So I don't know why, but this is just a prediction. I'm not even going to say anything about it. But now we are going to go on the Eastern Pacific. So guys, Amanda has dissipated, and I don't know if you saw my video, but it showed something. It showed the footage of Amanda, and it was really severe in El Salvador and Guatemala. So that is where the tropical disturbance is as well, and so it really affected it. And this is the first named storm of the 2020 Pacific season. Now, we already had 2 storms this season, one in April, which is the record earliest, and then this storm, record earliest in the area that it formed. So now we are going to go on Tropical Tidbits. So obviously it has 30 miles per hour and 1,007 millibars. And this is the satellite imagery of Amanda. Or we could say aka Invest 93L, because that is what it is basically. So that is what it is. It looks really disorganized. It has some thunderstorms at the bottom. It's just all over the place, but it is really heavy thunderstorms. Some of it is pink, which is really dangerous, but yeah. So this is also Invest 93L in the Atlantic, so technically this is it. So it is expected to become a Category 1 hurricane for the HWFI model. Oh gosh. And some models predicted just staying as a tropical depression as it goes into the Gulf. Now, I can see that one model that predicts it hitting Mississippi, Louisiana. It's just a lot of models predicting it hitting Louisiana or like Texas or like, you know. So now we're going to check up on the GFS model, and so it does show another Eastern Pacific storm, and then it shows a Gulf storm, and then remember earlier it like made a little loop. Well, now it's just it just made landfall in Texas on this model, and then you see another storm trying to form down there. So, and then you see this little circling storm up here. I don't even know what that is. Now we're going to look at the spoilers. Now we're going to look at the CMC model. So far, not too bad. But then you see this. It predicts it hitting Louisiana. It's like 986 millibars. Now let's check up on the NavGem model. Okay, so this is the NavGem model. And so you see the storm like trying to form down there, and then it finally moves. All these models are making it look so strong. So we obviously saw the icon model. It's just crazy. So let's see how it like forms. So it's just sitting there. It's like making little loops, hitting. Nope. And then you see that. Ugh. Why do they even predict this? Let's get a closer look at this storm. Now, if this was like out in the Atlantic and if it didn't affect anyone, then that'll be a beautiful storm. But it's going to affect people, so I'm not even going to say anything about it. So, 974 millibars. It is a very strong high and Category 1 or like Category 2. So, yeah. And yeah, so we're going to look at this model. So obviously it is going through I don't know where this is. So this is just a prediction of it's in the Gulf. So this is like in the Gulf, and like it's just circling. It's like near Texas. Ew, it gets strong. Wow, at that last part, it's like hitting Mississippi. This model shows it hitting Mississippi. So we are now going to look at this model. Nope, has nothing. Okay, so that model is really crazy. So now let's look at NAM 32KM. I never ever looked at this model ever. So it doesn't show anything. And then NAM 12KM. Basically nothing. Oh, you see some like flight development. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you subscribe to notifications. If you are new, then please hit that subscribe button and like button and comment. And I hope you guys in the premiere had a fun time watching this. And bye.